Welcome back, everybody. I know it has been really crazy. Thomas has just put in a travel option. You're away from work. Yes, exactly. Thank you so much for your kindness, for your patience, for your support. We cannot believe we are here closing. I think the team is going to have such a withdrawal symptom, not sitting in front of the computer, not looking at screens, and not looking at you guys. Before we do the closing, we have Dr. Sabiha Mumtaz, who's going to do a quick summary closing for us. Sabiha, on to you.
Thank you, Zinat. Just to give you a little precursor into it, I'm rushing from a class. So I had a class today where there were formal presentations going on. So I have taken a quick break from the class to come and say bye to my favorite conference. And I'm so happy to say, I'm in there. It's just like an informal note I have prepared of some of the moments that I have and our team has enjoyed throughout the conference. So it's, as Zinat says, it's unbelievable. I mean, it's coming to a close, and it's such a pleasure to look back at the past 3 days and see what we have all accomplished as a community. I want to first start by congratulating the newly elected INAI board members and members of the auditing team, and also a huge round of applause for the INAI award members, Tracy, Irene, and Marius. It was great tribute that was given to Tracy for her lifetime achievement award. So very heartfelt tributes written over there by people whose lives she has touched. So certainly one of the high points of the conference that we had were the INAI awards. And of course, these 3 days have had so many highs that it was difficult picking up a few to make a note here in a short 5 minutes thing that I have penned together, where all the talks, there were so many presentations, the opening notes by Dr. Thomas and Dr. Thomas, which took us down a reflective chronological journey. Thomas showed us the whole journey of INAI, while Thomas took us through the journey of contract cheating origins. So so many points of reflection. And then we had Tracy's talk, where she, as Debbie said, held a mirror to ourselves. So many opportunities for reflection throughout the day, and so many lessons to be learned. And of course, then the talk by Teddy, where she talked about plagiarism in the time of pandemic. And amazing presenter as you are, Teddy. It was such an engaged audience, and you kept us all highly engrossed and engaged with what, as you always do whenever you are presenting anything. So a huge thank you to all the keynote and invited speakers. You have added a spark, and you've contributed such a great value to the conference. I would also like to extend my thanks on behalf of our team to all the delegates and presenters who supported us with their virtually engaged presence, and particularly because some of you are in very difficult time zones. So we appreciate the patience that you have shown with us, and it was a very strong, a very positive and encouraging environment. I mean, a good demonstration of collegiality and patience. You are overlooking all the small stumblings that we had, and we moved on together as a strong community moving forward. And Debbie, I'm so looking forward to read your lessons on conducting virtual conference on WebEx. So that will add to our reflections, and that will add to our experiences. And of course, a delightfully moderated panel discussion. Chris with his usual humorous self, and taking a take onto some serious questions, which he said were like existential questions, which he challenged the panel members with, and the panel came out with some great information for all of us. Also would like to thank all our sponsors and supporters who have shown us great support and are our partners in the cause of academic integrity. Thanks especially to our academic partners, British University in Dubai and Gulf Medical University, who were truly collegial and collaborative throughout the journey. Thank you so much, Dr. Chris and Dr. Gomti. We now know that we have strong regional support for our common cause, in addition to a warm international community. And finally, thank you everyone for the fun virtual gala dinner night. That was my favorite part of the conference. I absolutely loved it. It was such a relief to unwind, and there was laughter, there was camaraderie, there were beautiful dresses, there were the lovely dinner plates, the games, everything. It was so much fun. And what made it special was that they were also like the warming personal glimpses. It was a virtual conference, and had it been a formal gala dinner, maybe we wouldn't have seen these sides of people which we saw in the virtual side. So like Veronica with her partner and her baby in cute Arab avatar, or Thomas with his adorable kids, or Lisa with her plate of cultural fusion, Pavel in that unique dress. I mean, Sonia with that lip color, Anna in that lovely ribbon. So they were the two top hats, visibly uncomfortable. Some male members who were being ribbed ruthlessly during in fun during the gala night. So these personal glimpses have made such a positive impact, and they're bringing us closer. So especially during the current time where all of us are in a little depressed mood, these kind of things bring us together as an academic community. And for me personally, and I'm sure for many of us out there, the soul of INAI is that we are a very close-knit community. If I would like to share my personal experience here. When I first went to INAI conference in Turkey, where Salim had done such an amazing job, he set a very strong benchmark for all of us. And then on to Lithuania, where Inga was awesome. I came back and I thought, this conference feels like a family. So I just hope, even though we were virtual and we were physically not with each other, we still have maintained that spirit of being together as a community and as a family. And I hope we remain a family. And that was just my small take on some lovely moments in our conference. And with this, it's over to Zenith for officially closing the conference and for inviting our 2021 conference organizers. Thank you all. It was lovely being with you, and I look forward to meeting all of you in Vienna. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, Dr. Sabiha. I would actually like to take this moment to thank the student team. Without them, we would not be here. Guys, can I please have you guys on video? I'm going to stop sharing the screen. Yeah. Just as Veronica just said, you know, what you guys pulled off has been incredible. Every one of them has put in, I think, straight off, they've been awake. There's Irene, I can see Salma, Swati, there's Atharv, Jeffin, Priyanka. Like these six, I call them kids because I've known them since they were studying undergraduate, guys. So that's why they're kids for me. But they have been incredible in what they have pulled off. The way they were professional, and I could see them because I have all the screens open and I can see they're not freaking out. While I was freaking out, they were not freaking out. They were very calm, and they would message me, Mizzy, relax, we are here, don't worry about anything, we've got your back. So just to know that they had my back was just something that I cannot explain in words. So thank you so much from my side to these 6 kids who just were incredible. There is, I don't know if Pavel is here. I don't see Pavel. I'm not sure if he has joined, but Pavel is someone. There you go. We are so used to seeing you from last night, Pavel. So uh, I would email him at like 3 in the morning, and he'd reply back by like 5 in the morning saying, "Yes, Zeenat, I'm getting this done." So I don't think we would have had a website if it had not been for Pavel. So Pavel, thank you so much. Dita and Yana did a lot with our branding, making sure we were we followed NI's branding, and we learned so much from them. It's them who created the logo that you see for PAEB 2020. Veronica, I know she was here. Uh, she is the one who really pushed me and gave me um, the moral belief that we could do this. We have had so much thrown at us, which were such challenges, even before it became virtual. So she is one person who has always been there telling me, Zeenat, you can do this. Just don't worry about it. We are here. You can do this. Thank you so much, Veronica. And finally, Thomas, look at that smile. He's smiling because, he's another person I've been just going crazy messaging. I was like, oh, Thomas, we have one more thing happening here, out there. And everybody has been an incredible source of support for us to be able to pull this off. We've had, of course, Dr. Sabiha has thanked our sponsors, but for them not to back out when we decided to go virtual is something that really says about their commitment to the community as well. So I would like to thank them for that. And all of you, because you guys stayed and didn't say, oh, it's online, we're not going to do this anymore. You had that faith in us that we would bring you an NI conference, the first virtual one, of course, and you guys are here, and you guys made the conference possible. Little word for my husband, because he's the one who helped with the virtual side of it. Without his FTP knowledge and all that, we could not have made the rooms and the logins and all of those things. So thank you so much, everybody, and I would like to now hand it over to Thomas. Thank
you. Yeah, thank you. Big applause. Well, you asked me to say something at the closing ceremony, but now everything was already said by Sabiha and by you. Huge thanks to the organizing team. Well, it was the 6th conference, Plagiarism Across Europe and Beyond, and each of the 6 conferences was first in something. In 2013, it was the first conference, so it was first by nature. In 2015, it was the first conference without the support of any project, so we had to rely on the fee from the participants and contributions from the sponsors. In 2017, it was the first conference which was co-organized by NI, which was just founded before the conference. In 2018, first conference outside of the birthplace of Brno, Czechia in Turkey. In 2019 in Vilnius, it was the first conference when we were giving the NI awards. And in 2020 in Dubai, it was the first conference which was virtual. I am really grateful to the whole team, like between the decision of making the conference virtual and the conference as such, it was such a short time and they made it. They made everything work. Of course, there were technical problems. You can't avoid it. It's for the first time. So I believe that nobody expected everything running really smoothly. But you did great. You solved everything really quickly. So the largest problem was the delay of 30 minutes, which I don't think is a big issue. But we made all the sessions run, or you made all the sessions run. So that's great job. I can see in the chat that the people like the conference. I like the conference as well. It was so close to the feeling as if I was with you in person. Yeah, we are everybody sitting at our homes or wherever we are, but it's like being together. And I didn't expect it before that it would be really so close personally. Someone typed that we should, yeah, I think it was Sonia, that we should continue for at least a week, or that we wish the conference never finishes. And I think this is the case. The conference should actually never finish. We should always we should stay together as a community, communicate with each other. We have Facebook, we have Twitter, we have the database of materials which we can share and comment on. We have regular newsletters, so that's how we can still stay in touch as a community between the conferences. In some 6 months, if the circumstances allow us, we can meet in Budapest for the training event, and no, sorry, it's not 6 months. It's almost a year. But 6 months later, it's coming the conference in Vienna, and hopefully COVID panic will be over and we will be allowed to meet. But after this experience of virtual conference, I would really like to have this option as a standard. So having the real conference plus the option for virtual participation for people who can't travel for any reason. They might not get visa, they might not get funding, they might want to contribute to climate change by increasing their carbon footprint, and so on and so forth. So yeah, we have experienced, thanks to Zenith, that even meeting virtually can be fruitful, and we can learn from each other, and that's exactly the purpose of the conference. So thanks again to everyone, and now I would like to invite you to the next conference, which is going to be organized in September 2021 in Vienna, together by the University of Music and Performing Arts in Vienna, Mendel University in Brno, and the European Network for Academic Integrity. And the Vienna organizers who are not here with us today, so they prepared at least a short video as a teaser for the conference. So Zenith is going to share it. It doesn't have any sound, so we can or I can continue talking, but I think I have already said everything, so you can just watch the invitation to the conference. You can see that we changed the name. It's going to be European Conference on Academic Integrity and Plagiarism, and it's going to be organized together with the Vienna Days of Academic Integrity, which is for the second time in Vienna.
Just put a message about the date for Vienna.
Sorry, Zenith?
Thomas has put a comment about the dates for Vienna, coinciding with the academic year starting in September.
Yes, the thing is that the University of Music and Performing Arts is organizing a lot of events. They are organizing their own concerts and stuff like that. So for the local organizing team, it was difficult to find a date which would be still free and which would fit to the other events they are organizing. So these are the dates, 25th and 26th of September, which they decided to, and as every local organizers, like, we should respect their needs, and the choice of the date was it was their choice. Yeah, I know it's start of the semester for some of us, but I believe that we can make it at least virtually. And looking forward to the concert. Sorry?
No, I just wanted to check, Thomas, is this presentation having a voice in it? Because we can't hear anything.
Oh, there is no sound at the presentation. So we can talk during that video.
I just saw the fees page, and I just remembered our finance manager Lakshmi. I think she must have cursed me so much just trying to get the credit card option up there, because it seems the other conferences at our university just use the bank transfer option. And I said, no, that cannot be it, because when you do bank transfer, then all the fees come in, and we are asking delegates to pay. So we want to have that other alternative. Oh, wow. That took us a month of going back and forth every day with like 50 to 100 emails with the bank, because they've got so many different layers of security. It was insane trying to get that done. I hope you guys were okay using the credit card system. True, Deb.
So, maybe we can have a pre-conference and a post-conference networking virtually. So before we come to the conference, we kind of do a pre-conference virtually, and then we come physically, face to face, and then we go back, and maybe we could again connect virtually. That would be one way to stretch out this period of connecting with each other, which all of us don't want to end.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, that's a good idea. We have to talk to the organizers. Well, from me, it's a bit unfair to announce the virtual participation option, because I have never talked to the Vienna organizers about that. But so it's just my opinion that I would like to push this option. But I hope that they will be they will agree, and we find some technical way how to do that.
Sure, Thomas. I was just voicing what was coming to my mind. Of course, organizers will have to take a decision on this. I mean, this is just the thoughts which were coming to my mind, so I was sharing.
Yeah. And of course, we would like to apologize if there have been any major issues that we couldn't solve for anyone, or, because the number of emails we sent out. At one point, I was sending so many emails to my husband. He said, Zinat, I've stopped reading your emails. Just walk to the bedroom and tell me what you need. So I can't even imagine what happened to you guys. So thank you again for everybody for being so kind and supportive. With that, we are the end, and we are concluding the PAEB 2020.
Thank you.
My family is clapping. So thank you once again, everyone. If anybody has anything to say, we will have this space open till 10 p.m. our time, 10 p.m. plus UTC plus 4. In case anybody wants to continue to talk, or go over anything that they want to, any collaboration they want to talk about, the room is going to stay open till 10 o'clock Dubai Standard Time, which is UTC plus 4. Something I learned from Deb to say, UTC plus 4. What we learned as well. So thank you again, everybody. Thank you so much. Thanks, Irina. Thank you.